Okay, excellent. So let's know where you're joining from. Let's know the city you're joining us from. Let's know what you do, and then let's also know your expectations. I'll be handing over to our anchor for tonight, Stella Watchway. Please, can you take over from here? I'll share if there's anything. I'll share with you later on.
Hello, everyone. Good evening and welcome to tonight's program. I'm sure you've had a great time so far. It's been 5 amazing weeks of learning and indeed winning in our different businesses. If you know you have joined us from the very first week, can you signify in the chat box saying, oh, I joined the first week, or you can say, oh, I joined the second week or the third week. I'd like to see how many of us are loyal. I'd like to welcome our first timers if we have any. So if you know this is your first, second, third, or fourth or fifth time, please signify in the chat box. It would be good to see that. And also tell us where you're joining from and what you do. So far, it has been very interactive and insightful. We've had 4 amazing sessions so far. Oh, thank you, Christopher Nkechi. I see that second week. Fantastic, fantastic. I'm sure you've had a great time so far. Uchenna, thank you. First week, I can see our very loyal and committed people like me. So in the first week, we had Dr. Oladipo Clement, our convener, teach us on 5 systems your business must have to grow. In the second week, we had the amazing Paul Fo, who told us about how to sell anything to anyone. And for the third class, we had
Sorry, Stella.
Sam.
Can you enable your video, please, so we can see the person speaking?
I thought I did already. Sorry about that. For the third week, we had Mr. Sam Adelusimore. He taught us on tax saving strategies for your business. For the fourth week, we had Mr. Taiwo Akilami, or Barrister Taiwo Akilami. He taught us on lawpreneurship, bridging the gap between life, business, and law. And you can all agree with me that it was an amazing session, super, super amazing session. Thank you, Marvelous Alavi, a very, very regular customer. Thank you very much. And today promises to be also insightful, I can assure you. Reach out to your friends, everyone that you want to 10x their businesses. You know, we have been playing small for a while, and we know that the biggest room on earth is the room for improvement. So it means that we can do better things and we can handle bigger capital, bigger customers, bigger revenue, better profits. Our guest tonight is Mr. Iyke Okogwu, and he will be speaking to us about 5 irresistible strategies that we can use. Okay, thank you very much. 5 irresistible value offers that we can use to 10x our business. If you're excited and you look forward to learning this evening, I want to see that in the chat box. What's your expectation? Because I believe that for you to be here, you believe you can 10x your business and you're willing to learn. You came with an expectation and that expectation would be met. So who is excited? Who is excited to be here? Samuel, Uchenna, Oluwatoyin, give us your favorite emoji. I cannot feel that excitement. I know it's energy. We feed on energy. So your positive energy is what we need, you know, to get the best from our facilitator. And also come with your questions. As the class is ongoing, I want to encourage each and every one of us to please ensure that our mics are muted, that we have our pen, our papers, we've taken away every form of distractions, and that we are ready to learn. And if you have any question along the way, you can drop it in the chat box or you can wait till the very end. And I want to encourage you to stay to the very, 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 very end. So before I welcome our guest, I think I'll just hand over to our convener to also, you know, tell us 1 or 2 things that he would love us to know before we go straight into the session. Don't forget to tell your friends. You can take a screenshot, share to your friends, tell them we are live, we are ready. If you're not here, you are missing. So please, sharing is caring. Reach out to somebody now and tell them we're live. Thank you.
All right, Stella, thank you so much. You do this so effortlessly, and I need to come for training, honestly. And so there's nothing I need to say other than to just let loose our speaker for tonight. And let me state categorically that this video replays will not be made available. So take as much note as you can, right? And then also leverage the opportunity. Now, these are very, very busy people. They are not theoreticians, like I've said in the first segment, right? And previous editions we've had. These are not theoreticians, they are practitioners. So they are not coming to tell us theory, something they Google up somewhere. This is what they live by, this is what they breathe. And that's the beauty of all our facilitators the last couple of weeks. So let's maximize, let's make the most of this moment. You don't always find times like these all of the time. And then just like Stella said, I would recommend that if you know anyone in business, no matter how big the business is in revenue, everybody is still looking for something more than where they currently are. So tell anyone, no matter the area of business they are, let them join tonight. I think that will be all for now. Iyke Okogwu is my very good friend and brother, and you need to interact with him, and you know his heart, and you know that he's a man of depth, he's a man of passion and drive, right? And he's a businessman. You know, he's the core businessman, and I think you derive a lot of value from this straight from Iyke Okogwu. I'm sorry, I'm not giving us any profile for tonight. We didn't get that arrangement sorted out earlier.
Don't worry. I'll run my profile for you.
Okay, good. All right then. So let's have, I call him the hype man. So let's have Iyke Okogwu online. Can you spotlight him, please?
Good evening, everyone. And if you know you're alive and you're well, can I get a good evening in the chat box right now? Because I like an interactive session. Good evening, good evening, good evening. I want to see people typing up. Good evening. Awesome, awesome. I got one from Stella right now. Stella, you're excited? I'm super, super excited. Wow, Uchenna, excited. Mercy, I see you. The second thing that I really want to do real quick, very important, is I'd like to know what you guys stand for. What do you do? Like, I need to know the guys that I'm speaking with. I just want to know what level you're in, as an entrepreneur, what kind of entrepreneur you are. So, my audio? Is my audio good?
Yes, your audio is good, please. Don't mind that.
Okay, cool. So I'm an investor, civil engineer, and keep going, guys, please. Do you all own your business? Is my next question. Do you all own your business? Entrepreneur. Or do you work with somebody? I'm speaking to all entrepreneurs. I'm speaking to people who want to be entrepreneurs. Somebody said not yet, but from the pool that I'm getting, I'm an employee. Okay, awesome. The good, beautiful thing about this is this will work. What I'm teaching you would work whether you're an employee or you own your own business. It don't matter. An offer is an offer. You just got to learn how to make more money, pretty much. Okay. So we're going to talk about the 5 irresistible offers. Now, because I'm somebody who just loves to teach, I want you guys to understand this. Whenever somebody asks you, what do you do? Please do not call yourself a whole industry. I can say I'm a banker, I'm an entrepreneur, I'm this, I'm that. Please. What they call dead on arrival. When people meet you, the questions on their head is, who are you? What do you do? And how can you help me? It's a selfish world. So whenever anybody asks you what you do, I want you guys to write this down right now. We're going in right now. Say, I help all the avatar that you help achieve this result. It's the fastest way to introduce yourself. So my name is Iyke. I help coaches and consultants scale their business to the next level with 5 irresistible offers. Now that's a conversation I started. You see, curiosity. I didn't tell you I'm an entrepreneur. I didn't tell you I'm an investor. I didn't tell you I'm a lawyer. I didn't tell you I'm a banker. I didn't tell you all of that. The reason why you don't want to do that is you sound like everybody. You don't unique. We call it the 5 seconds elevator pitch. Remember, guys, I'm giving you the framework. I help call out your avatar because you never know if the person you're talking to be like, wow, I've been looking for that. So you want to say, I help, call who you help, call them out, and talk about the results that you get. And if you can put your methodology in there real fast, you want to put it in fast. So can anybody practice real quick for me? Let's get the introduction part out of it real quick before we run a profile so that, can anybody tell me who you are right now? So we're going to do it all over again. Yomi, I want to hear from you. Christopher, I want to hear from you. Oluwasegun, I want to hear from you. Abdul, I want to hear from you. Can you tell me? Awesome. Catherine, I help individuals acquire assets. I need to know who that avatar is. I'm a business owner. The last time I checked, ESCC wrote, if your uncle is a business owner, he's a thief. All right, so tell me exactly what you do. I have a lot of jokes, guys. Now, let me just set the kind of temperature in the room right now while you guys are doing that. All right, so I can tell that people are taking corrections. I help a large number of people with hearing audibly. I think your audience is not a large number of people. It's actually people with hearing. You want to do that, okay? And I'm an accountant that still doesn't work. You got to tell me who you help. What kind of accounting do? You got to niche down, guys. Niches are in the niches. Always remember that. I help Nigerians in diaspora create and retail wealth via real estate and retain. I believe you want to say retain wealth via real estate. Okay, sounds like a plan. I help individuals and organizations acquire assets that produce predictable, consistent, and perpetual income. Fifth grader. Okay, you guys are all doing great, just so you know, but you want to keep it as simple. Now, let me set some house rules, guys. I need you guys, I'm going to take questions at the end, but I need you to use the raise hand feature. Okay, you might want to ask the coordinator where the raise hand feature is, and so that you guys can raise your hand, and I'm going to take you one by one. I'll try my best to take you one by one, okay? If time permits. The second thing that I want you guys to do that is super, super important is please be as interactive as you are right now. I love a fired up group because it just makes me go higher to the deeper level, okay? The third thing that I want you guys to do, this is super, super, super important. Take notes. When I open up my mouth, I speak like a prophet. I just say things, okay? I'm not really a scripted guy. I just tell you the things that I've known. I've done business for over 23 years. I've failed more than you can imagine. Like they said, the success are in the failures. So if anybody loves failure in this house, let me see you say you love failure because that's the only way you can succeed. Please write, I love failure. All right, the only difference, you want to fail forward, okay? But I need you to accept today that you love failing, because when you know that you're failing forward, then you're intelligent enough to learn from your last mistakes and keep going. Exactly. Now that you've written I love failure, because I know I'm dealing with a Nigerian crowd, they go, God forbid, I'm not going to write that. Now right success is mine. Now right success is mine. I failed to succeed. Awesome. I like that. I learned from my failure. I love failing forward. That's the way I will learn. I need you to understand, guys, if you're an entrepreneur, you work for somebody, there's only one task that we have. We make other people's problem our main priority. We solve problems. That's all we do. So when you wake up every day, the first thing that you need to learn how to do as a boss, head of department, or you're working in a team is, here are the problems. Don't do the Agbero style of just talking. Now discuss this and all that. That's what people do read the news. That's what people do watch the news. That's what people do care about politics, all right? We don't care about that. We care about what's the solution we provide today to take us to the next level. We're entrepreneurs, all right? We are the problem solvers, and because we are made by God in his likeness, we're not here to replace God, we're here to represent God. So it's important for you to understand, and I want you guys to understand this, please. If you have any spiritual problem with God, I just want you to know this, please. You're going to have a problem with me. So you might as well just leave this meeting right now, because I'm a staunch believer of God. And when I say that, I don't mean to say I'm religious. No, I'm a regular guy, but I'm a believer that there's a force that is beyond these forces that we understand. So I'll give you some words, and I will go with those words before I get into the 5 types of offers. So the first word I want to throw your way right now is leverage. Who knows what leverage is? Anybody just put whatever you think leverage, the word leverage, what does it mean to you? Leverage. What does leverage mean? Real quick, it doesn't matter. Just tell me you don't have to get it right. Like I said, we love failure. It's good to fail forward. My goal is to help you guys get to where you're going. There's some words, some definitions that we need to get out of the way. Leverage is advantage. That's a perfect word. What does leverage mean to you? I love that. What does leverage mean? What does leverage mean? I need 2 more answers, then I'll jump right into it, because what I do is I use the 5th grader, primary school definition for everything. I'm not a Google guy. I'm not Gen Z. I don't type things and give it back to you guys how it states in the dictionary. The dictionary is exactly what got us here. So I'm going to simplify everything and give us deeper understanding, because once I change your viewpoint, the way you see things, it helps everything. I need another answer to leverage, but I want you guys to understand something. My opinion is not the opinion. It is my opinion. Okay, all I'm asking you is keep an open mind and try to see things my way. I'm just asking you to leave where you are and just come to the side and see things differently, and maybe you just might learn something different, okay? So I don't want you to say, oh, Ike said that is the perfect thing. No, we're not doing that, okay? This is my opinion. I'm telling you the things that have worked for us, okay? Now, leverage is sometimes to our advantage. Leverage means riding on an existing platform for one's success, all right? All of you are right. Now, let me simplify what leverage is to make life a lot easier. Leverage is you taking advantage on anything that will increase exponentially your results, period. If you're working on a site and you need to move piles of sand or tippers of sand, you need to move it into the site. You can either decide to use your wheelbarrow, your headpans, and shovel yourself and do it. It might take you 10 days to move 10 tippers of sand onto the same plot of land. Now you can leverage getting a bunch of laborers, and they come, which will cost you a little bit of money, right? And you can find 15 to 20 men to use the same wheelbarrow and headpans to move it, and it might take you half the time, okay? Now, the third thing that you could use is you could get a payloader or something, or earth-moving machinery to move it, and you realize that automatically you would make more money again. Does that make sense, guys? So I want you guys to understand how leverage works. The only difference is some people will come and say, but I don't have enough resources for it. Okay, you have 10 tippers of sand. You decide before you do anything and say, okay, why do I have to buy 10 if it's all the resources that I have? I can buy 9 and use the money for 1 to rent the payloader for 3-4 hours to do the job. So that means in 3 hours, I can move stand to side and load everything and dump them where they need to be. Or I can decide to still be indebted and do it myself and go to the hospital for the next 4 months. So it all depends on what you want, which brings me to the next word, strategy. What I just talked about is leverage, which will take advantage of something that can speed up and what? Exponentially increase our results. But why did I talk about leverage? It takes to the next word, strategy. Strategy simply means when we prioritize things, what do we put first? That's why a lot of people make a lot of mistakes, and that's how we fail forward a lot of times, because we don't sit back to have a 5 to 5 hour strategy call. When you sit down a strategy call, look at what I just said about the same time, same resources, but now strategy will teach you that why buy 10 when it's not all we have? When we can take the price of 1, rent the payloader for half a day, and get the job done within 5 hours. That's what strategy will teach you. So strategy is what we prioritize first. If this is all we have in the budget, that's all we got. You understand? So we're not going to go look elsewhere. We're not going to go borrow money. We have what we have right now. Unfortunately, yes, we promised you client that we're going to buy 10 sand. We realize that if we do the 10 tippers of sand, it might take us 10 days to deliver on the project, but we want to deliver it by tomorrow morning. So what we're thinking of is, can we take one of that money, put that budget into something else, and bring in the truck, so when the trucks are arriving, some other truck is moving in on site. And that way you can wake up tomorrow morning and you say, now that's how you increase experience. Some of you will be sure that that's what your client wants. We live in an Instagram world. The Instagram world simply means instant gratification. So whenever you can get your product to market faster, the better. There was a time that I was talking to one of my students back in the day, and he was telling me about, I tell stories a lot, guys, so please forgive me. He was telling me about how, he wanted to do something, and his competition he has a better product than his competition. I asked him a simple question. I said, this product that you have, why do you say you have a better product than the competition? And he said to me, because I get better results and all that all time. He said, well, it takes me longer, but they get better results. I said to you, well, it's an argument of somebody who is saying, do you want to go under the knife to lose weight, or you want to go to the gym to lose weight? Of course, when you go to the gym to lose weight, you get better results. You put in more hard work, it takes you a longer time and all that. But that guy will make more money faster than you because he gave you results as early as next week. So people will pay more just to see their results immediately. So time is really key when you're thinking about delivery, because you got to be somebody who delivers anything on time. On time. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? You got to learn how to do that on time. The reason why I want you guys to understand this definition by getting anything, these are words that I'll be repeating. The next word that I want you guys to learn is science. Please, can anybody tell me what they think science is? And you guys are wondering, is this supposed to be business? Why are we talking about leverage? Why are we talking about strategy? Why are we talking about science? Don't worry, everything will come together. But I really want to define what science is real quick. And anybody just put in the chat whatever you think science is. Like I said, fifth grade definitions. You don't have to make it look anything, just give me fifth grade. You feel me? Does anybody know what science is? You can go to your Google and find it out. I just need answers. I need to be sure that everybody's awake. I don't want to lose you guys. Quickly. Somebody give me your definition of science, real quick. Your definition of science, real quick. Is anybody there? A systematic study. Boom. Stella, you nailed it. Objectivity, logic. I love this audience, just so you all know. Nigerians are one of the most brilliant people in the world. I'm really proud of us, and that's why we're taking the world by storm right now. And this is nothing but great pride for me to say that, okay? Now, the reason why I said science is, I want you guys to understand that there's a science to making money. It's really important. People feel like it's an art to make money. It's not an art, there's a science. Science is when you apply certain rules and principle or methodology together that every time that you apply, it produces almost the same results. So you want to find the methods, you want to be able to test out the methods to know where things break, go back and fix it. But as long as you apply it, so making money is teachable. I just want you guys to understand that. It's teachable. So if you're not coachable, that's on you. And you guys need to understand that whenever you don't understand anything in life, there are only 3 places that you should start from. It's information, you're affected by the things you know. Attitude, you're affected by how you feel. Action, you're affected by what you put in. So your input results output. So every time that you're struggling in marriage, in business, with your employees and all that, ask yourself, how much do you know? And the second question is, why are you offended? And the last question, what are you doing? What are you doing right now that's producing the results you're getting? Because if you change the inputs, the output will automatically change. It's science. So I don't want you guys to overthink it. Now, the last definition before I introduce myself will be offer. What is an offer? Last introduction, 1 or 2 people. When you hear the word offer, what does it mean? To anybody, what does an offer mean? When you think of the word offer, guys, just tell me what comes to your mind. It can be 1 word, I don't need the definition. What is an offer? Also, provide. I'm liking those words. Can I get another word? That's the last definition, guys. I don't want to bore you guys. Make available. Proposal. Okay, awesome. Let me define what an offer is, and I want you guys to write this down as scatter as possible and to come together. An offer is an opportunity that you give somebody to 10x their life experience and results. Minimum 10x. An offer, it's an opportunity that you give somebody to improve their life and results by 10 times. Period. So the reason why people fail when it has to do with offer is because they have a wrong offer. They don't have a win-win offer. They have a self-offer and they call it an offer. And it's so crazy because value is such a funny thing. Value is not on us. We look at value from us to the world, and that's why you see women saying the things that they say today. But I clean. Oh, Catherine, you say you don't get an offer. I'm going to explain again. That's why I was going into explanation, but I'm going to say it again. Write it down, then I'll explain it. I tell stories, trust me. But I'll tell you the story, you're going to get it. An offer is an opportunity you give to anyone to improve their life, their experience 10 times. Their life, their experience, their results 10 times. That's why I use the word leverage. If I use the moving machine to move the sand, have I improved my client's experience? Yes or no, guys? So the reason why they did not work with me and they're working with me is because I improve your experience by far. So it's important that you guys understand what an offer is. The problem that we have as business, as people work, is because we come from a place where we look at an offer from up. I'll give you an example. Guys, please, I'm very interactive. I talk through stuff so you guys can get better understanding. Please forgive my style, but it's the only way I know how to teach. If I tell you guys right now that, does anybody know what a 50-liter keg of water is? 50-liter keg of water is, if you're traveling with your family, I got clean drinking water in Lagos, and I stop you on Ikorodu Road or on Lekki, and I said I have 50-liter keg of water right now. Is that a fantastic offer, or that's a rubbish offer? Is that a beautiful offer or a stupid offer? Like somebody stops your car. Exactly. But it's drinking water. It's clean water. Now, my second question is water bad? Is clean drinking water bad? Is clean drinking water bad? No. Is clean drinking water bad? No. Awesome. So now let's change the offer. Let's change the offer. You guys are traveling from Europe all the way, you're traveling from Africa to Europe through the deserts. You and your family. 700 miles in the desert. You still got another 600 miles to go in the desert. I provide the same water in the same 50-liter keg, but this time, because of the sand and everything, the keg is dirty. The quality of the water is the same on the inside, but it's a dirty keg. And I said that offer, I can only sell to you for 500,000 naira. Please tell me if it's a fantastic offer, or you tell your family, let's go to the next 600 miles. Oh, great value. Awesome. That is exactly what we do when I explain offers to people. It's never about the products. It's never about the pieces. It's never about our time. It's never about all of that. An offer just simply means it has value to the other person. Let me ask you guys this right now, and I'll help a lot of women in this room. If all I want to do is to be a playboy, and I just want to come into Nigeria and take advantage of Nigerian women for 3 weeks, I'm there. Then you come to my house as a beautiful woman, and you cook for me, and you speak for me, and you clean for me, and you manage my money. I give you money, you bring back change. Is your offer a great offer? Do I want to get married? Do I want to get married? I want to ask, is that a good offer? Exactly. But does that make you a bad woman? No. So all I'm saying is, when you place your offer in front of the wrong crowd, a fantastic offer will fall dead on arrival. An offer of value is what other people place in what you have to offer. So you must understand your market, which is why I started from the beginning. I said, call out who you help and how you help them. And when you find that person, you would automatically see that your offer will make sense. So you got to put the right message in front of the right audience for it to make sense. But if that same woman meets a man that has been dying to get married, and she does all those things that have delayed gratification, she's called a virtuous woman. Just because all our work, hard work, is falling in the right ears. So it's important for you guys to understand these concepts, all right? So that you guys don't get it twisted. Because I'm going to speak about value. We're going to get into the value offers, but I've just defined value for you guys to show you the meaning of value, show you the meaning of offer. But I want to ask you guys this question. Why should you listen to me? Why should you listen to this guy? For those of you hearing about me or meeting me for the first time, my name is Iyke Okogwu, Mr. Iyke Gets Results. They call me the plug. I'm the CEO of Transact.it LLC, a digital marketing agency that helps online coaches and consultants exponentially scale their coaching businesses to the next level without having to increase their overheads. The concepts that I teach are concepts that you can apply today. They are concepts that you can apply yesterday. They are concepts that you can, they are strategies that you can apply tomorrow. Okay? As you can tell from my accent, I'm a Nigerian. I'm originally from Nigeria, but I work and live in Atlanta, Georgia. When I was a child, I really loved piecing things together and figuring out the science behind things. It's always for me to just sit down and make something make sense. Because of my curious mind, that has led me into entrepreneurship because I was constantly looking for how to solve problems. I tend to easily come up with a simple system of strategy for studying, dissecting, and resolving complex problems. I don't know if it's because I went to UI to read chemistry, okay? But I've coached hundreds of online coaches. I've coached another hundreds of business entrepreneurs. They've applied the same business scaling strategy and principles that I teach. Scaling is all we teach. We have clients in the health, wealth, relationships, self-development coaching niches. And we have people from all walks of life making a lot of money from the concepts that we teach because we teach you how to leverage the best. Getting a client is hard, but I promise you guys, what's even more difficult is not even knowing how to make money from that client consistently. Because a lot of people have one night stand with clients. And every time you go to the market, the hunter's mentality to get a deal. You get that deal, you waste that deal. Like they say, Nigerian entertainment music entertainment industry is like the biggest burial ground. You create a song, you guys dance to it, and you bury it. But we are still dancing to the Braxton and Lionel Richie and people in America. You understand what I'm saying? Because they don't die. Great music just don't die. So our clients have grossed over $5 million in collective revenue monthly. We have a goal to gross over 500 million in collective revenue in 1 year. Only if we can help coach 1,000 people that can make up to $1,000 a month. Today, I'm going to teach you the 5 irresistible offers that will take your business to the next level. Now, who is excited to know what these 5 offers are? Who's excited? If you know you're excited, I want to see a fire emoji. If you know you're excited, I can leave. Because I'm gone. Somebody's calling me uncle. I'm a young man, I'm 26. Why would you call me uncle? I'm just 26. In fact, the last time I checked, I'm like 22. Excited, excitement. I love some excitement in the house. Excitement. Now let's do this, guys. Let's kill it. You know what an offer is? I told you guys already. So what are these 5 irresistible offers? Just write it down, know this, and your life will change forever. I'm not holding anything back. I'm giving you guys all the value that you need. Time is short, but let's jump into it. The first thing you need is a lead generation offer. I'm going to explain all of them. Number 1, lead generation offer. The second offer that you need is the lead conversion offer. The lead conversion offer, that's your core offer. Whatever you do right now, that's your core offer. The third thing that you need, are you there? You have the lead generation. You have the lead conversion, right? You need the customer attention offer. Lead generation, not generating, generation. Lead generation, lead conversion, customer ascension, customer retention offer. And lastly, it takes us back to the beginning again, is what we call the customer referral offer. Did everybody get it? If you get it, please just put a yes, put a yes, put a yes, put a yes, put a yes if I move forward. I'm going to break it down one by one, but I just want to be sure that everyone is on the same page. If you don't have it, please put I don't have it so I can repeat myself. Lead generation, lead conversion, customer attention, customer retention, and customer referral. So the lead generation offer, since everybody said yes and nobody's left behind, awesome. Let's jump into the lead generation offer. The number one reason why your business is not scaling as fast as you should is because you're not getting a lot of people to find out about you. You need a lead generation offer. What's a lead generation offer? It's an ethical bribe. It's something that you give to people and they raise up their hands to say, yes, I want it. That's what you want people to do. And in exchange, they give you their email and their phone number. In exchange, they give you their email and their phone number. That's what the lead generation offer is. It does no other job but that. Did everybody get that? Because we all need freedom, we all need income growth, and we all need to make impact. It is important that you guys understand the power of a lead generation offer. The problem that I see a lot of people do make with the lead generation offer, the number one biggest mistake they make is they try to lead a cold lead into prosperity, into pleasure. So I see you for the first time. The first thing I'm saying to you, when you're a cold lead, you've not shown any interest, is I'm telling you that I'm going to help you grow. You know what happens immediately? They think you're a scammer. Because they don't trust you, they don't know you. Why should I trust you in my life? So the best way to create lead generation offers is to lead people away from pain. This is very important. You need something that can lead people away from pain. Lead people away from pain. So I need anybody to give me their business. So I want you guys to understand that the problem is not you're not finding enough leads. The problem here is people who want to buy from you cannot find you. They cannot find you. All right? So anybody with a business, I'll tell you how to generate a lead. Define your business again. So the first thing is you got to pick who you're going to help. You have to pick their payoff. And you have to use what we call the CPO formula. You have to use curiosity. It's very important that you use curiosity to pull them. Once you take away that curiosity, then it will not work. Guys? You guys have it? I don't need one business to create a lead generation. So please help with the 5 tips as what? What did Joseph say? I can't answer that. That would drag me back. Probably ask me at the end of the webinar. Is anybody there? Please, I just need one business to explain. Please, how can I help lead anyone away from pain? I'll show you right now. Tell me what you do as a business and I'll tell you how to do that right now. Can you unmute one person for me? Just one person, wherever right now that's Rights first.
Yes,
Please,
yes.
coordinator, unmute one person. Let's walk with an interactive session real quick. That's the best way to teach. Mr. Joseph, that's you. Catherine, I like your interaction.
Yeah.
Can you unmute Catherine real quick for me?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm here, sir. I'm here, sir.
Awesome, Catherine. Please tell me what you do again.
Okay, good evening. I'm so excited to be here.
Wonderful.
I'm into real estate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm the one that you said we should say explain our service. So I said I help people to acquire assets. So I'm the one that wrote that.
Okay, awesome. You help people to acquire assets. It sounds okay, but you got to give me two things. You have to know who you want to serve. Who's your best client that has never given you problems?
You said what? Out
of the real estate deals that you've done, tell me who is the best client that you sold to. It was an easy transaction. They didn't stress you out. It was just a lot easier. What does that person do?
The person is in UK.
Awesome. Boom, stop there. I help people, Nigerians in diaspora. We're going to take that for the sake of the example. I want you to dial out who your best person is. So the goal is not to serve everybody. Everybody will come to you anyways. The goal is to say who you want to serve, your ideal client. Does that make sense, man?
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're going to redefine what you're saying. I help Nigerians living in diaspora. Now continue.
Okay, continue. I should finish it up.
Yep. Yeah, finish it up.
Okay. Yeah, I help. Okay. What I wrote is that I help individuals and organizations to acquire access to acquire access to produce income to fund their dream lifestyle and to leave legacy for.
Okay, that said, don't overcomplicate it. Give them one thing they're looking for, one pain point. Once you understand their pain, is easier. So you should say, I help Nigerians living in diaspora buy investment properties that pay for itself in choicy locations.
Wow. Help. Wait, sir.
I know it was a mouthful, but I hope I'm making sense what I'm saying.
Yes, yes.
Once you say that, you're calling out the person that you want to serve. Yeah. Other people will try to fit into that spectrum, and it's fine. It's okay. That's why you got to disqualify people. Harvard is not Harvard because they made themselves available. Harvard is Harvard because it's hard to get into Harvard. So you got to be somebody who changes your orientation about what your business is, trying to help everybody, and pick who you want to help and let it be bold, be that person. It's really, really key what I'm saying to you guys. Now let's get to the lead magnets. Madam, the best way to attract people is understanding their pain. Give me 2-3 pains that people that will just define living in diaspora have about buying investment properties in Nigeria. One.
Okay, one. You know, most people in Nigeria, the pain is this trust of trusting their relatives in Nigeria.
Boom. Second one.
Okay, second one is.
Second one.
Second one.
What problems do they have? Why are they not buying properties in Nigeria? Give me second problem. Second problem. Quick.
Second problem again is this problem of documentation.
Boom. Second problem. Third problem. Real quick.
Problem.
Yes. Problem. You want to lead people away from pain, not into pleasure. So you got to know their problems. Third problem. Real quick.
I'm sorry, I can't remember.
Okay. How volatile the naira is the problem. People want to invest, but the dollar is changing every day. My investment is dropping by 50% in 6 months. Is that not a problem, guys? Somebody help me.
Yeah, instability. Yeah.
Okay, so now let's do this. Your lead generation that you should do Listen to me, ma'am.
Okay, sir.
Here are 5 biggest mistakes people make, or people living in that Nigerians living in diasporas, call your avatar, make when buying a property in Nigeria for investment purpose. If you want to make it even better, put the amount of value that you want to sell. When buying 100 million naira property in Lagos, Nigeria. Here are 5. Here are 3. Just make sure you use odd numbers, don't use even numbers. There are 7 biggest mistakes Nigerians living in diaspora make when buying 100 million naira property in Lagos, Nigeria for investment. Give the solution, and you see people raising up their hands saying, I want to know this sharp sharp. They're already showing you that they can buy 100 million. At least they hope to buy 100 million house. They're saying that they live abroad, you put it in front of the right audience, and give them a solution that gives them a win. Become an authority in that. You didn't sell nothing to them, you just gave value. Please, if anybody understand what I just said, please give me a fire emoji. That makes sense to you. Give a fire emoji. The goal is to get somebody to raise up their hands and just say, I'm interested. If you're in a relationship space, all you just got to say is, here are 7 biggest phrases you should say to your spouse if you are ready to hit divorce within 5 years of marriage. First, you're looking for newly wedded people, and give a sub-headline that says, avoid this, and watch your marriage flourish. Even if somebody is married, they are scared of divorce. They want to know what are these things that you're talking about. They'll raise up their hand. They're already showing that I want to get married. I'm interested in marriage, or I'm married. Then you can start sorting people from there. But if you do this every day, you just put that out in the world, and you have all these lead magnets that you're putting out to the world, people will be opting into your business with their email and phone number every day, just because you're just leading them away from pain. We don't trust people to lead us into pleasure, but we trust people that we don't know to lead us away from pain. This is done for you to scale your business. It is a pain that keeps you awake. That's why you're listening to me right now. So you're here because somebody is leading you away from pain. And you want to learn what are those things that you need, right? So you need a lead generation magnet. And when they opt in, you got to awe them with awesomeness. You got to teach them something valuable. You got to inspire them with some hopeful thing. You got to empower them with something useful. Like I said, it is important that you walk people away from pain. You do 5 biggest mistakes the avatar makes that lead into problem and how to avoid them. You do avatar. Hey, avatar, listen. If you live in the diaspora, listen. Here are 7 biggest pitfalls to avoid when buying a property in Lagos. They're opting in from diaspora. All right? The 3 things avatar should never say when you want to buy a property from, what do they call it? From Lagos realtors. Okay, what are the things I should never say? I'm already telling you that I want to buy a house without knowing that. So I'm letting you know this, okay? So if you're in a nutrition niche, you might want to say something like the 7 foods to avoid unless you want to die at 40 and how to avoid them. All right? Walk people away from pain. We use what we call the CPO formula. We create curiosity. We don't say a lot. We just create curiosity with our headline. We do what they call pain agitation. 7 foods to avoid unless you want to die at 40. Wow. I'm approaching 40. I don't want to die at 40. I got to go do what the 7 foods are. So I give them my email and my phone number immediately. Pain agitation. And lastly, you give them the offer, which is the book. So the lead magnets that you guys need to understand are simple. People overthink what a lead magnet is. Don't overthink it, guys. It could be a special report. It could be a workbook. It could be an ebook. It could be a formula. It could be a list. It could be a system. It could be a spreadsheet. Make it so simple for them to consume and let them have a win from it. What's going to happen naturally is a lot of people reach back and say, wow, when you gave me that stuff, it just opened up my head. Because there's nothing I can't make you an expert in 90 minutes. But I can teach you guys the basic content that drives stuff. And if anybody wants to work with me further, I give you an opportunity to work with me. Am I making sense, guys? So it's important to understand what lead generation does. So all the time that you're telling people, you're telling a cold audience, come and buy this house in Lekki, what you're using is you're demonstrating your product. And that's fine. People who find the awesomeness in your product will definitely lead, but you're losing a lot of people that would have just shown interest. So you're not growing your list. So I want you guys to understand the science behind what I'm teaching you guys. If I can teach you, I just lost my lights. Sorry. If I can teach you how to double your lead faster, let's say you close at 10%, guys, right now. Let's say the amount of people that come into your business is, let's say 1,000 people that you talk to from cold calling, email, or whatever, okay? I gotta go fix the slides, but let me keep talking. Can everybody see me though? Am I good? Am I good? Okay,
Yes,
awesome.
sir.
Yes.
Yeah, so let's say you bring in only 1,000 people now, and you close at 10%, or you close at probably 1%. 1% of 1,000 is what, guys? 10 people, right? You reach 1,000 people.
Yes, 10.
And you got 10 people. So let's say you sell a $5 million naira. I said dollar a lot because I leave you. I'm sorry, guys. Let's say you sell a 5 million naira product, right? And that's 50 million. So for every 1,000 people that you meet, you definitely make 5 million per sale, and 5 million into 10 places is 50 million. Does anybody understand the math? Please say yes. So what I'm telling you is, if you double your lead with just the first offer that I'm teaching you to 2,000 people, you make 10 sales within the same period. If you double your lead to 5,000 and you're good at your closing, you'll make, does anybody get the math? That's why I said the science is very important. So just by changing one offer, I'll show you how to double your business. Just create these lead magnets, put out advertising, let a lot of people come in. Now you got a lot of people who are raising their hands saying, I'm ready to do business with you. Or I like what you're saying, then you can do your cold calling or whatever that you want to do. So the best way is to attract them and stop prospecting. Because when you prospect, you're like that guy that has a keg of water on the road, trying to sell good water to the wrong crowd. You go to ShopRite, you're knocking on people's doors. And because you see them driving a nice car, you say, we have land in Lekki. You're wasting your time. Who told you I want to buy land? I don't like Nigeria. You know what I'm saying? And that you're saying people are rude. No, they're rude because you don't know me like that. You don't know what I don't even trust you. What makes you think I want to buy property from you? But if you come to me and you say, I wrote this book, these are 5 things you should avoid before buying a land in Lagos. Even if I'm going out of ShopRite, I'm like, let me grab that one first. I'll read that one after I come out of the cinema. Make sense? But you don't want to do that, and then because the goal of the lead marketers is to do what? Get email, get their contact without asking them for their contacts. So they come to you. So that's the lead generation offer. Walk people away from pain, find the pain, and you find out that you're going to attract more people. God bless you too, man. The next thing that we want to do is the lead conversion offer. The lead conversion offer is your core product, guys. Is your core product. And when I say your core product is whatever you sell, you have to learn how to sell to a lot of people at the same time. Because think about this, guys. If you have, let's say you take phone calls, you need an army of salespeople to close multiple calls. How many hours do you have in a day? So you have to learn how to gather people in one place and sell them. All right? It works everywhere. They say this is Nigeria. No, it works everywhere. Think about value. Think about experience. Think about bringing them through an offer that naturally ascends to the next offer. They won't even know that they are going through a journey. So let's take the first lead generation. They show their hands and all that. Then you still don't sell anything to them. And you tell them, oh, there's this estate that have 50 units. We're doing a showing, all right, on Sunday. If you live in Lagos, you can come in, you park your car in Victoria Island, we'll take you on a bus. All right, there'll be refreshment and every other thing. We'll take you to location. For those of you who don't live in Nigeria that can't be here, you can send somebody, but we'll show you on Zoom live. We'll be on location, taking you through this property. We're going to talk to this property. There will be live refreshment and all that. Do that once a month. You find out that 50 to 100 people will show that they are super ready to buy. So you just ascended them from the lead generation, and you've invited them to a Zoom meeting where you are showing to a bunch of people, and now everybody's looking at everybody. There are only 10 houses. We look like we have 50 here or 60 people here. If I don't move now, somebody else will move before me. Is it beginning to make sense, guys? Humans like to compete naturally. It has nothing to do with whether you're a Yahoo boy or not a Yahoo boy. It has a lot to do with just who we are. Because we have God's ability to always want more. Okay? God already gave us the spirit of a seed, which is you plant one, you want to get 10 back. Okay? So if your business is growing additionally, then there's something you're missing. You're not following the principles of God. It's impossible for your business to grow additionally. If you're only making 1 million, 1.2 million, 1 million, then you're not doing something right, guys. You got to be able to make 1 million, make 2 million, make 3 million, make 4 million, make 5 million, make 6 million, and you just expand exponentially. And people will say, I do juju, cut me soap. Yes, you cut soap because I'm cutting soap for you right now. Okay, so basically your core offer, what I want you to do, there are 2 things you have to do in your core offer. 1, raise your prices. Very, very key. You need good profit margin, because when you have better profit margin, you can serve your clients better. Raise your prices. Don't say this is the market price. This is something that I hear in Nigeria a lot, which is you got to build according to what the industry. No, I get that's important. I'm not saying it's not, but I've also seen people go to Ekpe, build a whole city, and they're selling the same price with what you buy even in VGC. Why? Because they'll tell you these are special people that are living here. And that is no man's land. That land, they bought it for 200 naira per plot. And they bought acres of it. And they built this magnificent, there's a church that KICC, I believe, I don't know what the church is doing one on Ekpe right now. So they're not going to sell for Ekpe price. They're going to sell for Lucky price in Ekpe. So the bottom line is they didn't look at the area and said, let's build the area. They looked at value and said, what can we give to people that when they step away from town and they are here with the golf resort, and Lakwa is one of them too, you understand what I'm saying? And they can now put premium price to what they're doing. So their profit margin is higher. Make sense? So guys, don't ask for resources, try to be resourceful. Very, very important. So when you raise your prices in your core offer, the second thing that you want to do is you want to learn how to make more money. All right? And that takes us into customer retention. Remember, guys, we started from lead generation, right? Then we went to what? Can anybody help me? Is anybody with me? Lead conversion.
Lead conversion.
Customer ascension is raise your prices. From the people that everybody is showing up, raise your price and have your unique offer. So whenever you build or whenever you do anything, have your core offer that the price is just raised. Put a penthouse on those two units. Do all of that. And sell for 10 million more. Everything is the same except for those. In the same compound. It's competition. So that's customer ascension. So what you're doing is you have, let's say, 14 units, but you create 2 special units that they all want to fight for, and that price is raised, and they'll pay you 10 million more, 5 million more. Within the same premises. People just like to be ascended. All right, nobody's complaining about ascension. So stop thinking you're doing your clients a disservice when you say they don't have the money. People buy what they need and what they want, whether they can afford it or not. Ask yourself, how many things have you bought that you truly, truly needed? That you bought more? You want to buy a more expensive car? Okay, it doesn't drive faster. It doesn't conserve your fuel. You want to travel in business class? No, you don't arrive earlier. People buy because they feel like, period. So whenever you don't make the offer, the no that you say to yourself is greater than the no that people say to you. So learn the first thing, generate a lot of leads, convert that lead in a crowd so you can create competition within the room, create urgency and scarcity. The third thing that you want to do is within that same offer, have your ascension offer that only 2 people can get, and always show that offer. Only let it be about that offer and try to push everybody down. Everybody will try to struggle for the top. Never announce your lowest price first. It's hard to get people after you told them that they're going to buy 100 naira stuff to come and buy 10K stuff. No, it doesn't work that way. So always announce your 10K or your 100K first, or your 10 million first. So that only serious people will be in the room. And when they can't get those 2, they have no choice than to fall down to the others, because the other prices just feels easier. So you want to make sure that when you ascend people, you put your highest price in front, because it's easy for people after you've told them that they're going to spend 10 million, then you tell them to spend 7.5 million. Than for you to take somebody who said You only spend 1 million and you want to try to upsell the price. That's what a lot of house agents do in Lagos. That's why they're like, customer, they're always dragging. No, you already told me this is supposed to be a 2 naira house. Now, how come it's not 15 naira all of a sudden? No, I'll tell you it's a 20 naira house. Then I'll tell you that, you know what, if you move right now, you get it for 15. So at that point, you're the one begging me to make sure that I get it for 15 right now. 15 is no longer a problem. Does that make sense, guys? Please, somebody give me a fire emoji if you understand exactly what I'm saying. So that's the customer ascension offer. Make sense? Awesome. Is it only Stella here? Okay, I'm getting Shakiruddin. Awesome. Adeogun, God bless you, sir. And yeah, so basically, well, now the next one is customer retention offer. The customer retention offer is whatever you do, guys, please, they're doing it to you right now. So if you don't do it, you are losing. So please start doing it too. It's the new universal money right now, whether you like it or not. It's called subscription. Do not build real estate without taking money for power. Do not build real estate without taking money for internet. Do not build real estate without taking money for security. Do not build real estate without taking money for maintenance. Do not build, if you want your property to always stay prime, get the people who are buying from you to pay you monthly money. That's money that you're losing. I can sell a house for 75 million and still get 300,000 as estate dues every month for the rest of my life. So imagine if I build over 1,000 units within 10, 15 years of my life, how much little pockets of money I'm getting from all of those estates. That's money I would have thrown away just by doing one night stand with people. All right, so you don't want to do, you want to do a one night stand. You want to hold yourself responsible for them because you care so much about them. If you do care about them, then you should not be scared of taking people's money. Okay, you want to show up every day. They pay you money, you know what, every October, because you know it's going to be December soon, get painters to paint all the exterior walls. If they realize that this estate paints the estate every year, it's just one coat of paint because it never stays dirty. You take out the trash consistently. You always find a way to sit down and use the resources that you have to increase the power generation within that estate. Security is prime. Neatness is on point. You're building a brand. People will go out and speak about you, and that's what creates the next thing, which is the customer referral offer. A lot of you lose because you do one night stand, so you don't have the time to go and experience with people. You don't keep their email coming. You don't keep newsletters coming. They know that you don't take them seriously. All you did was you just wanted to sell them a house, and that's how you sold the house you built. But if you sold the house to them and you help them maintain the house, and they wake up one morning going to work, seeing you shouting at the security guy, why is this place dirty? Why the trash is not taken out? Why is light not coming here? You don't leave there. And they feel like this person sold them a place and is still worried about how we leave. They're going to go out and sell your story. That's when your story will dwell amongst your people as your glory, and you find out that money will start chasing after you. But they want to be sure that you are reminding them about their bills every month. They want to know that you really care about them. They also want to know that you didn't just sell them a property and you kept your promise from the beginning. So for me, guys, those are the beautiful 5 offers that you can apply in any business. I don't care if you are running a bakery business. I don't care if you're a coach or a consultant. I don't care if you're an engineer. I don't care if you're a realtor or whatever. Make sure you have a lead generation offer where you walk people away from pain. For your core offer, walk people towards pleasure. That way you give them a great promise. It's important for you to raise your prices so that you can create exclusivity, and always sell that first so that you, whatever you have as the basic, people will naturally opt into that because you give them a higher price first. And trust me, guys, you guys might say, oh, this is counterintuitive, but I want to ask you one question. Nobody goes to Walmart to find a $10,000 product. And nobody goes to Gucci to find a $10 product. Position yourself in the market. You would attract the people that you want to attract. Okay? Some of you might hate him or whatever you want to call him. What's his name? The real estate guy in Lagos that they said is doing money laundry, is doing that. They said everything. He builds houses in Banana Island. Young boy, about my mates. Can anybody give me his name? Sujimoto. Whether you hate him or you don't hate him, he's attracting the people that he wants to do business with. You'll be shocked that he sells more than 75 million naira houses, but he's telling you that he sells $500 million. He's telling you that he sells $1 billion. And when you come to him, And he's looking at you like, are you paying yourself 5 million or I'm walking away from this meeting in 5 minutes? He's already positioned himself as that brand. It's all about positioning, guys, and not prospecting. Stop stressing your salespeople. Please, stop stressing your salespeople. So if you really want to increase, let's look at the numbers so that all of this start making sense. If you increase your lead twice and you close at the same rate, I am telling you right now that you double your income within 1 month. Same thing, I didn't ask you to change your business. It's not about you changing your business. You're doing the same thing. Just double your lead, okay? If you learn how to convert better, all right, and you are able to convert more, you also will double your income again. Can you guys see what this thing is doing? And if you learn how to ascend, I can tell you that 10% that you're losing right now in your premium offer that you're not offering, even if you make bread, make that special bread that only 10 people will buy, that will pay for 100 breads. Some unique clients will buy that and say, that's the one I want. Have a special pan that you use to bake that. Make sense? So basically, that's your premium offer will help you make another 10% more. You see how you get the exponential growth? Thank you, Stella. Then the next thing that you need to do is make sure you have a subscription. People are dilly-dallying all over the place. If you have a bakery, don't struggle. Tell them, I have your email already, I communicate with you, I sell you all the beautiful things that you need to avoid, all the poison in bread, I give you all the news on what's going on in the bread industry and all the poison in the system, all that, so you trust me even more. You get emails from me, I wonder what has a bakery got to send me that. But the most important thing is, I am delivering your bread every week. So rather than you buy one bread from me, just create a subscription-based business model so that your customer stays the same and they've already paid you. So whether they receive it or they don't receive it, you still will charge them anyways. That's what DSTV has been doing to you guys forever. Okay? Whether you watch it or you don't watch it, you pay. All right? That's what NEPA or PHCN or Eco Distribution has been doing to you guys forever. Okay? So make sure you use that. Okay? Somebody asked, what platform businesses use this? Every business can do this. What do you mean, what platform though? Okay, we'll get to the question and answers. But basically, when you do that, you create that retention offer, and the most important thing is your customers that you're already serving, ask them for a referral. When you do those your events, tell your customers to bring you 5 new people. And I'm going to tell you guys a simple story so that you guys know what's going on. You guys understand that in the 80s, the Nigerian church exploded? Does anybody know that? That in the 80s, prior to 1985, there were prophets in Nigerian churches. But now we have pastors and bishops. Do you guys know that? They created a system. They started teaching this system that I'm teaching you guys right now. So I didn't invent it. They started creating these 5 core offers. That's why you see churches now skyrocketing their income exponentially, and you're wondering what's going on. Do you guys know what the lead generation offer is? Does anybody know? They run around on the streets and they do street crusades and they do all of that and they do stadium shows and all that for their core offers. Do you guys know that or you don't know that? So you see them on the street, they're dancing, Holy Ghost, they're getting emails and people who are down the streets come, they're letting people find them. Do you guys know that? And they get on TV to just preach and give value every day. Everybody remember Pastor Chris when he started, he was on TV every day. Everybody who believed was on TV every day. He made himself findable. Does that make sense? TV Joshua made himself findable. Findable. So they were increasing their lead generation offer. Then what did they do? They pull you to their big conferences that they have once a month, every quarter, or every year. And in that place, whether you like it or not, they make you pay your first offering. Even if you have a job or you don't have a job, they don't force you, but you pay 20 naira to 200 naira for a start. So you started putting your money in the house of God. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? Then after that, they create a subscription offer with their core offer. Every Sunday that you come to church, they teach you the offering style, so you have to learn how to give to God. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it, but I want you guys to understand it's all a business at the end of the day. Am I making sense? So now they create that subscription offer that every week, they've created programs every week. And beyond that, they now have what they call special donation. Premium offers. You want to donate 100,000 to the church, 200,000 to the church, we have this thing. As long as people believe in that goal, what happens? very few people, less than 10% of the church, less than 5%, sometimes less than 1%, contribute that huge money that would have taken hundreds of thousands of people to contribute. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? And every December, every quarter, once a year, once they have a bigger event that they do at the stadium, where you have to bring 5 new people, referrals. It's the same thing the churches do. It's a science. Whether you believe in God or you don't believe in God, it will work for you. Guys, I want you guys to understand the power of seeding. Your mind is like a piece of land. If you don't use it, let me tell you what will happen. Automatically, weeds will grow in it. There's this belief that whatever you don't use will stay the same. Let me just conserve my energy. Let me conserve my time. No, I submit to you today, believe it or not, that whatever you don't use, you lose. It's a principle. It's a law. If you don't take your bath, you will sink. If you don't brush your mouth, you will stink. If you don't use your brain and read, you will become dull. It has nothing to do. I was very intelligent in school. Who cares? If you don't speak better, you will never be a better communicator. Your words will just not come out. So you must use every talent that you have, guys. So I'm letting you know that your mind is one of the most powerful things that you need to use. What I'm doing is I'm changing your mind to begin to understand that there's a system in all of these things. Go and look at the Dangote brands. Go and look at all of those guys and see where they are referral, they are consistent, they are ascensions, all of that is happening. And you begin to understand that this is a formula. Even UBA Bank and GTB Bank, they have branches for premium customers. Trust me, you're the only one not doing it. You're the only one not doing it. And remember, if you're not selling, you're being sold to. At this point, I'm going to take questions. Then if any one of you want to work with me further, I'm going to show you in another webinar on the 8th, how to close 20 plus clients in one day. But if you know that I just impacted you with so much power, if you know I impacted you with so much knowledge, if you know that your life is transformed, if you know that this offer will make you 10 times more, if you know that your experience was awesome, if you know that this is the truth that you never heard in a while, if you know that this is what you've been looking for, give me a fire emoji, let me drop the mic.
Oh my goodness. This is incredible. Incredible. I mean, this is nothing short of incredible. Nothing short of incredible. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Stella, I hand over to you for now. Let's take a few questions, just maybe 2 or 3 questions, and then we'll take it up from there. We need to wrap up now. We've already exceeded our time.
Yes, I'm sorry, guys, but I hope it was awesome.
No, that's fine. That's fine. Nobody would want you to even end. But it's good that we bring it to a close so that there's still more to look forward to. Okay?
Yeah. So I'm just going to take about 5 or 7 minutes to answer questions. Please keep your questions short, get directly into it so I can give you the best answers that you have. And like I said to you guys, anybody who wants to work with me further, you need systems that can automate this whole process for you, because there are a lot of ways that you can make this go wrong in as much as you have it. If you want a system that you can apply and the system will drive all of this for you automatically. I'm saying it to generate leads. I'm saying to convert your offers for you. It's to take your payments for you. It's to remind the customers for you. It's to send the customers for you. It's to take all their subscription and you can send referrals and you can make money and you can create an affiliate system whereby you pay people that you refer, and I can keep going and keep going and going. I'm just telling you. Anyways, we have the system. So if anybody cares for that, I like live questions. So if anybody can unmute their mics, and if you can also make sure that I see you. I really want to see your face, if that's possible. If you're not dressed for it, I understand. But
all right, Stella, can you quickly run through the summary of what we've learned today, and then give us a piece of announcements, and then let's drop our questions. We're not going to entertain anyone speaking. Just drop your questions, and then we'll take those questions one after the other shortly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, thank you very, 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 very much, Mr. Ike. Thank you for, whetting our appetite and satisfying us. It was really perfect how to 10x our businesses. And then you gave us the intro. We started with certain definitions. You taught each and every one of us a 5 seconds elevator pitch, talking about introducing ourselves, who we are in terms of our niche, and how we go about what we do, and eventually the results. You also told us to embrace failure, but knowing that we're learning from it, so we're failing forward. We defined leverage. We learned about strategy, science, and then offers. And then we went ahead with the five secrets of creating an irresistible offer, or the tips. The first one, lead generation offer. For those who are just joining us, welcome. You haven't missed a lot. Just listen attentively. Lead generation offer. The second one is the lead conversion offer, which is the core offer. The next is the customer ascension offer, customer retention offer, and customer referral offer. And we have definitions for all of this. If you missed this, don't worry. The replay would be somewhat made available. I can't tell you how, but just look forward to getting the replay one way or the other. And so it's question time. We have one question already.
So Stella, before we
go there, please check your email, sir, your record mail, sir. You have a unique link that I created for you, because I want to give your community a huge discount. They're going to save almost $2,000 with me. So you have that unique link. Please provide that unique link for people who want to hop in. But let me take the question.
Yeah, before we take the question, that's even where I'm going. Yeah. So this is the grand finale for the Winning in Business series. So there is nothing coming up next week, Tuesday. So nobody should call us for next week, Tuesday. However, every Saturday we host the Wealth Unleashed webinar. So you want to take full advantage of that. It's been an exciting journey as well. So 5 p.m. West African time, 12 noon EST. Also, every Wednesday we'll be hosting the Bible Science for Living. You don't also want to miss that for any reason. So please take full advantage of that. Tomorrow, Wednesday, which is the 1st of November, we're going to be continue again our series on how to develop a life plan. And you don't want to miss tomorrow. So that'll be all. And if you don't have my book, Financial Freedom Master Guide, then you're missing out on the big scale. I recommend you get it. If you live or work in Nigeria, you can call the number 070-8797-0441 to place order and to be delivered to you for free anywhere in Nigeria. If you live or work outside of Nigeria, it's available on Amazon, and you'll be glad you did. So let's take the questions, please. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. The first question is from Marvelous Alabi. It says, can a lead magnet be something exciting, leading to pleasure, not necessarily leading away from pain alone? And then the second question from him also is, what platform and tools would you recommend for ad purposes, and how important is marketing?
Okay, I'll start from the back real quick. Marketing is number one. Market. The only reason why you're not scaling your business is because you're not doing income generating tasks, period. Everybody's worried about content. Nobody's worried about selling. Look around you. How many billboards are around you every day? Everybody's selling to you. If you're not selling, you're being sold to. Marketing, number one. Okay, great question, just so you know. The second thing that you need is, please, people have been doing this. You're wasting your money. You're throwing money away whenever you don't lead people away from pain. There are a lot of people that would have naturally done business with you, but they don't trust you. What you want to learn how to do is build know, like, and trust before you ever offer somebody anything. Part of what my coaches taught me that I'm teaching you right now is called the give before you take. Okay, give before you take. That's why I'm not taking anything from you guys right now. I'm saying I want to do another webinar. You see what I'm saying? So I want to add another value, because the first thing is I'm walking you guys away from pain. You want to learn how to scale your business. Now I've told you this concept, but the key question is, Ike, I've heard you. How do I scale my business? Now I want to give you the tools that you need. I want to give you the exact thing that you need to say. I want to give you the framework that you need. I want to give you the templates that you need. But for you to do that, you have to work with me. Now, I charge about $20,000 for anybody to work with me. Okay? But I'm not giving you guys in this community that. It's not happening. He already told me, he said, these are Nigerians, you want to kill them. But the only thing that I know that I'm guaranteed, you have to pay me in US dollars. If you don't know how to pay me in US dollars, because you don't have a card that can pay me in US dollars, I'm sorry, I don't like Naira, I like dollar. Be like me, don't worry. It's awesome. So that whenever it's going up, you go to church and be praising hallelujah, my dollar just went up, you know what I'm saying? I don't like to do Naira, so I'm not taking any money in Naira. If you don't know how to pay in Naira, in dollars, there's an app called Eversend. It works in Nigeria. Don't worry, don't go to your bank. It's called EVERSEN. The Eversend is a Rwandan app. All you have to do is use your normal card in Nigeria. You pay to that app. It gives you a digital card that you can pay for anything in the United States. I just give you guys another bingo. Boom. The third part of the question that I want to answer right now. So please go download Eversend, register as a Nigerian, put your Naira in there. It changes to dollar the same day. And you can use it to buy anything abroad. That's your dollar card. A lot of people don't know about this, but it works like magic. I have people from Nigeria that are paying me in US dollars. That's what they use to pay me, okay? Now, it is important for you to know where your people live. So I can't tell you exactly where to advertise. Where do your people live? Who do you serve? Some people live in Facebook groups. Some people live more on LinkedIn. Some people live more on Twitter. Some people live more on Instagram. So it depends on where your market lives. Some people live on YouTube. So go to the platform where the people that you want to serve lives. That's really, really important. Because if people are consuming more products, so another way to find out is, other people that are doing well in your industry, where are they? Where are they? You understand? So it's important to ask that question. Are they on YouTube? Are they on Instagram? I'm talking about other influencers in your industry that are doing so well. That's where your people live. So it's important for you to do that, okay? All right, so Eversend is just an app, guys. It's EVER. Somebody can type it in for me. EVERSEND, Eversend. I don't know if I have it. This is my American phone. I have a Nigerian phone. I think it's on my Nigerian phone. I'll show you guys right now. It's
okay, so the next question.
Yes.
Okay, I typed that already for Oyewole or Jora. Please look at the comments just below your post. So Catherine says, please, how exactly do I lead people away from paying in order to generate leads? I know that you mentioned an offer, like maybe a book, a newsletter, a spreadsheet, a workbook, but I think she would like to hear from you. I think she missed that.
Yeah, so the question I want to, before I answer that, I want to answer that directly, because now we're doing, so just tell me who you serve and how you serve them, then I can tell you exactly what to say or how to say what to say. There's a framework that I apply, but I just want to know what you say and how you say, okay?
So Catherine was a real estate lady who you were using for the illustration about attending to customers in the diaspora, Nigerians in the diaspora who have experienced maybe trust issue or documentation issue.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what she does.
Okay, first and foremost, before I jump back to that, I want to talk about this. As I'm speaking, guys, I want you guys to go, all right? The world needs speed. If you know that you hate to be sold to, please, guys, don't even come to my webinar. I will sell to you, just so you know. You're not coming, and I will sell to you. Do you have to buy? No. I need you guys to understand that people don't have a problem buying. People just want to buy something that will 10x them and 20x them. So my job in your life is to make sure that I can 10x your result. If you make 5 million right now, I want to make you make 50 million within the next 3 to 9 months. Okay? So if that's what you want to jump in my webinar where I show you how to close 20 people in one day, 20 plus people in one day. So whatever that means to you, I don't know what one customer means to you. Is it 5 Naira? Is it 20 Naira? Is it 100 Naira? Is it 5 million? Is it 75 million? Basically, I want to show you what we use. I'm giving you the templates and everything that you need for, okay? To make that happen. I just want you guys to know, please go and opt into my webinar. I have something to offer you guys. It's something great, but I will only give you at the end if it makes sense to you. I don't force people to buy. I'm not into forcing. I like people to raise their hand and say, I am interested. And you hear what I have to say, it works out for you, fine, we do business. If it doesn't work out for you, you take everything that I've given you, go make yourself great. But I'm the guy that never holds anything back. I've showed you the hair already. I'm ready to give you all the secrets. I'm not raised by my grandmother, so I'm not fighting, you know that your mate that is doing well, don't go near him. No, we do well because we share information. Ask OC, we share information. That's why we're doing well. It's important for us to grow a community of wealth. And I tell you guys something, if you have a problem with buying, please don't come to my community, because that's the reason why you're not making money. All right? You want to be an apple tree, you want to be an apple tree, you first have to become an apple. All right. If you don't love to pay, then you can't ask people to pay you. That's why some of you are very uncomfortable to ask people to pay you, because you don't love to pay for anything. I love to pay my tailor. I love to pay whoever buys anything from me. As long as I have the money, I order for it, I pay for it. Does it improve my life? I pay for my convenience. So if you want the same and you want to leverage, please go ahead and come to my community. I promise you, when I'm offering you, I will not charge you a cent on the day of the webinar. That's how beautiful. Okay, I'm giving you a promise, guys. I'm letting you guys in on the secret right now. You will not pay a single cent for 30 days. I'll give you everything that I have. You go use it. Go be great. If you make money in 30 days, you give me my money. Who loves that? I'm reversing the risk for you. All right. For you to opt into my community, minimum, you're starting at $2,000. Okay. But he spoke to me. He said, these are Nigerians. These are your brothers and all that. I totally get it. So I understand. I will give you my tools. I'll give you everything that I use. If you opt onto my webinar totally for free, you go use it for 30 days. If you make money in 30 days, you come pay me. If you don't make money, you walk away. That's how much belief I have in what I teach. So it's left for you if you want to jump in. So don't think you need to come to this webinar with your card on that day and try to pay me. No, but I'll take your money, just so you know. I'm not the guy that will sit with you and tell you, oh, don't sell, don't sell. Now back to you, man. Like I said, what you want to do is you want to tell people, you want to address their fears. You want to agitate their pain, all right? So you can say the 3 things you should never say to your family members before you buy a house. Those are for people who are scared of family members. Do this and you successfully buy a house in Lagos. The 3 payment plans that realtors talk about that you should never ever fall victim of when buying a house in Lagos. You see what I'm saying, guys? The 7 things you must know when buying a property in Lagos, Nigeria for investment purpose. All right? Number 1 could be location. Number 2 could be what's in the property. Number 3 could be documentation. All of that, I don't know what it is. It's your industry, okay? But just tell people their biggest fears. You want to address it in that your lead generation real quick. I just gave you a lead generation right now. What is it? I gave you a formula. So it can be as simple as that. I just gave you a formula. What's the formula? The 5 irresistible offers that naturally connect with each other that exponentially increases your income. That's it. This is a lead generation. What am I taking you guys to right now? My webinar. So you guys will never have heard about me, but I came to another community to be findable. You see what I'm saying, guys? With the lead generation. So it's stupid of me to come to this place right now and start selling to anybody. The only thing I want people that can raise their hands. So let's say we have, how many people do we have on this call right now? Can anybody give me the number?
We're about 40, but it has dropped now.
Awesome. So let's say we have 40 people and we have 27 right now, and only 10 people come there, and only 3 do business with me. I'm fine. You see what I'm saying? You got to disqualify people. They got to go. You got to separate the shaft from the main product. It's not that. So you have to attract the people that you want. If I do business with only 2 people, I'm fine, because I have LTV, lifetime value. So I get paid every month when you do business with me. But the beautiful thing about it is you get paid even more every month when you do business with me. So if right now you're currently making 5 million naira and I put you in a place that you're making 50 million naira, can anybody tell me right now, put it in the chat, do you have a problem paying me 100,000 naira for that every month? Boom. So that's the way it works. That's the way it works, guys. So when you make sure that you give people 20 times more, they have no problem to give you your crumbs, and that keeps you going. That's the way it works. So think about your business and try to apply the same principles that I teach in your business, so that way you stop selling. When people know that you need their money, they don't want to spend money with you.
All right.
Next question, please.
All right. I don't think we'll be able to take any more questions. So all you just need to do, there's a link. So from what Iyke said, he's giving us, those of you who would join this program, he's giving you a discount. But in order for you to be able to lock that discount up, just
0 payment.
Yeah, just
strictly for you guys, just you guys alone.
So just click the link. There's a link that was dropped in the chats. I believe, is that the link? Mr. Iyke?
Yes, it should be registered. Let me click on the link. Let me see. Awesome. The secret to closing 20 close clients in one day without having hundreds of thousands of followers on social media, speaking to a live audience on a stage, or hiring an army of appointment setters or sales team. Anyone can use this and see immediate results. All right, it's going to be on the 8th. It's going to be 1 p.m. Eastern time, which is sometime around 5 p.m. your time. Let's rock.
6 p.m. That'll be 6 p.m.
That'll be 6 p.m. Awesome. Okay, cool. So, yes. So, guys, go on that link. Go on that link. Go on that link. I promise you guys, 0 payments day one. For 30 days, I will not take a single dime from you. I'm going to waive all the costs for you to get started. I'll give you all the tools that you need to scale your business. And I'll let you in on the secret right now. OC, please.
Yes, sir.
The system that I'm trying to give to them, is that what your company is using or not?
Yeah, we just signed up.
Awesome.
It's valuable. Yeah.
So all I'm telling you guys is, I'm not saying this because we just want to give you guys anything. I just want to sell to you guys. No, we need something that can increase your life. You need systems in place. But it's been wonderful talking to you guys. I dropped my mic over 20 minutes ago. I'm still here talking. So definitely want to see more of me. You know what I mean? I'm Wizkid. My time is very special to me. So please click on that link. Register right now. It's November 8th at 6 p.m. and go there. All right, click on that link right now. I promise you, like I said, for those who stay to the end of that webinar, you're not going to get paid, or you're not going to pay a single dime. I'm going to reverse all the risk for you. I'll give you access to the system. I'll give you templates. I'll give you mentorship. I'll give you all of that for 30 days. You go make money. You go be great first. And if you make money, come back and give me some of that money. I'll take 10%, I'll take 5%, I'll take even 1%. All right? All right, God bless you guys.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Can we please give Iyke Man a digital round of applause, please?
Thank you, guys.
This has been an incredible time. This has been an incredible time. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
Iyke Man, I deeply appreciate our friendship and the relationship. Thank you for your commitment. It shows in your passion. It shows in you have a genuine heart. And that's one thing I truly appreciate. And the fact that you are highly spiritual, you're not religious, you are highly spiritual, and you are down to earth, and you like to simplify things. You want also go straight to the point. All right, so thank you very much. And I know you pour your soul in whatever it is you do. If we give you the next 2 hours, you can still continue to just
take 4 hours. But
yeah, for it to
there's no time for that.
For people. Yeah, so we deeply appreciate this moment. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Over to you, Stella, so that we can wrap up. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much to our facilitator for tonight, and a bigger round of applause for the convener. Today is the grand finale of Winning in Business, the October edition. June was great. October has been greater. If you know that you've gotten value, if you know that you've learned, if you know that your business is going to grow with the right systems and you would close sales, I'd like you to say a very big thank you to OC using the comment section. Show your appreciation. Show your appreciation. I mean, you didn't have to pay for any of this. All for free. All for free. So the least that we can do is to say thank you so much, OC. Thank you for sharing your relationship with us. Thank you for sharing your connection with us. It has been an amazing October. You made October phenomenal. You know, one of the things that we can also do is to head over to social media platforms, particularly LinkedIn, and, you know, write a short note, say something about your October. I know that tomorrow is a new month, and one of the things that we do as rich people is to evaluate, how has my October been? If I'm going to count my blessings, what blessings will I be counting in October? So I want to say a very big thank you to you, OC. Thank you for all the wealth of knowledge and insights that you have shared with us. And just before we leave, I want to remind us of the programs that we have. So the fact that Winning in Business is over does not mean that your relationship with OC is over. No. So you need to set on your calendar recurring meetings, particularly Wealth Unleashed, that holds every Saturday. It holds every Saturday. So you want to save that in your calendar. You also know that Bible Sense for Living holds every Wednesday on Instagram. between 11 to 12. So it's very important, and it's very short. For 30 minutes, you get great nuggets for living. Creating a life plan. That is what we're currently having. And also in January, we'll be having the Financial Freedom Challenge. If you are interested, and I think that you should really be interested, because each and every one of us want to be free, I would like you to send a text to the number 070-879-70441 on WhatsApp or via text message. Just send challenge to participate in the Financial Freedom Challenge in 2024. And also, you cannot get enough of OC. So he has written a book, several books, but particularly want to encourage you to buy the Financial Freedom Master Guide. You can place your order by sending a text also to that same number, or you can go online to buy from Amazon and it will be shipped to you. I can assure you that also, as Christmas is coming and the New Year is also coming, it's a good gift to give to your friends and your family as a hamper or as a Christmas gift or as a company read for this period. Show people that you care about them by buying this book. This is also to remind us that OC is on the several social media platforms available. We would like you to subscribe to his YouTube channel, Oladipo Clement. You can also connect with him by following on Instagram, Facebook, and we're not yet on X, but every other platform we're on those platforms. Do well to follow us. Follow us on all of those social media platforms and turn on your notification. To connect with Mr. Iyke, he has sent the link to his webinar coming up on November 8th at 6 p.m. So do well to register and learn. Leverage this opportunity to learn. Want to say a very big thank you again to you, OC, for organizing this, for putting this together. It has been worthwhile, very insightful for each and every one of us. Iyke's handle has been shared, so you can follow him. Let's welcome our convener to just, to round off this session. I think he should always have the last word. Over to you, sir.
All right, so thank you so much, Stella. Thank you also for offering to be of huge support throughout this program. It's always a delight. I see the way you do this work. You do it so effortlessly and with passion and with so much skill. So thank you so much, Stella. Thank you. I cannot thank you enough. Thank you. I gave you a hint on this on a very short notice, and you did not turn it down. Thank you so much also for seizing the opportunity. I also believe you've also drawn so much value from this moment. So thank you so much, and thank you everyone for taking time out to be part of this. Please, it is not what you know that counts. It's what you do with what you know. So let's get to work, right? 24 hours classroom training cannot compare with 1 hour field training. So there's something you would only learn. You will never learn until you get to the field. So I want to recommend, let's take action. Implement. You will make mistakes, but that's part of the learning also. Make mistakes, learn from it, and then upgrade, improve. There's always something to stop doing. There's always something to start doing. And there's always something to continue to do. Your responsibility is to find those and then get on the run. All right, so I want to believe that this has been very helpful. So just as has been said, follow me on all social media platforms at Oladipo Clem, on Facebook, on Instagram, on TikTok, and of course on YouTube. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel every week. We dump a lot of content on that channel, and I believe that's been tremendous value to people who already belong to our community. All right, and then if you love to have my life plan template, then you need to join the Tribe of Wealthy Origin Basic. All right, so if you're not there yet, I recommend you encourage someone you genuinely care about to become a member of the Tribe of Wealthy Origin Basic. And I'm emphasizing basic because there's the other one that is classic. That's only for those who have attended my paid program. They get some other things that is not available in basic. But again, let's take advantage of what is available right now. And we'll see again tomorrow and of course on Saturday. Thank you very much, everyone, and do have a pleasant night rest. Bye for now.
Thank you, sir. Good night.